Jesus as a white blonde man. This is false, you know. If you go to India, you will see him, he look Indian. You know, this is what people imagine. You know, they love Jesus, they draw pictures. It's art. Jesus not about color, Jesus for all. Jesus, he said, go and teach and preach the whole world in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Not the white or the black or, you know, this is false. But look, who care for the look? It's your prophet. A black dog, he will be killed. Red dog, he will not. Jesus is a blonde. Muhammad is white. Is Muhammad is white? Because some Muslims, they say to you, no, 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 Muhammad was black, which is false. Arab are not black. I am an Arab, and I know my nation. But anyway, we can show you that Muhammad is a white man from the Hadith. Here we go. Sahih al-Bukhari describing the Prophet. He says, I saw the Prophet and etc. etc. And I said, describe him for me. I said he was white and his beard was black with some white hair. Here we go. Everything, you know. But anyway, let us continue. Let us continue with the beautiful Sharia law. Let us continue. Now we will explain a jizya because as we said, the Muslim, they say a jizya is what? A jizya is a tax. That's what they say. Let us see if this is tax or not. And feel themselves subdued. And remember, who is the one explaining now? This is not my interpretation. This is the Muslim interpretation, the scars of Islam. This is Ibn Kathir himself. This ayah means this will be your compensation for closed market, and if you force those who, as a result, etc., by the jizya they earned from the people of the book. So people, they have to pay from their living, you know, jizya, whatever they make as money. But now let us see what exactly that means. Let us see. In here is speaking again about fight those people who don't believe in Allah and the last day and Muhammad as a prophet, etc. Now, fighting them until they pay, and specifically, by the way, Christians and Jews, until they pay the jizya. I want to just show you the issue of jizya in here. Here we go. This is explanation of jizya. Until they pay the jizya, if they do not choose to embrace Islam. You see, this is not a tax, because tax should be everybody pay. This is something only for the Christians and the Jews. And the word jizya in Arabic is coming from the word jaza, penalty. You know, penalty. Now, in here, it says, with willing and submission, in defeat. You see the word defeat? Like when we pay the IRS, do we pay them because we are defeated? Are we in war with them? Are we in war with the American government? No. And here, you pay in defeat. With humiliation. And read with me, I'm not the one saying that. And feel themselves subdued, disgraced, humiliated. This is what? It's not about paying money no more only. It's about being humiliated and disgraced, which means the Muslims, when they take the money from you, they have to humiliate you when they do that. It's not only money, it's your life turned into misery. Muslims will spit in your face, will beat you, will spank you. Not only taking your money. And look, Muslims are not allowed to honor the people of Dhimma. People of Dhimma, it's those Christians, they call them people of Dhimma, which means, okay, we will let them live, but they have to pay us money. This is the Dhimma. We will make a contract with them. You pay us money, you live subdued as a dog between us, and we will not kill you. That's it. And Muslims are not allowed to honor or to elevate them above Muslims, for they are miserable, disgraced, and humiliated. Muslims recorded by Abu Huraira, the Prophet said, and look, who said that? The Prophet. Do not initiate salam to the Jewish and the Christians, and if you meet any of them in the road, force them to the narrowest alley. Just wait. But Mr. Rashid, he said Islam forced nothing on anyone. Islam will not humiliate anyone. Islam will not teach hate against anyone. Islam fit perfectly with America. But his prophet saying the Christians and the Jews have to be humiliated, disgraced, spit on, beaten. And not only that, if you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, man, your duty as a Muslim to force him to change his course, force him to change his highway, his street. Actually, in the old days, to explain to you what does that mean, in old days, you know, there used to be like a sewage line, open sewage line in the side of the street where the dirty water go. So what the Muslims do when he see a Christian or a Jew, he force him to work in that sewage line. A Muslim is not, he should not allow the Christian or a Jew to walk with him side by side in the street. If I'm a Muslim, I walk in the street, you go in the sewage. So, Mr. Rashid Qasim, the lawyer, the liar, where is the justice in Islam? Is that justice? Imagine in America we say Muslim they should walk in the sewage. Where is the justice? Or we say, you know what, we are the Christians, we are the majority, we are more than 85% of this country, even maybe more, you know. Let us force everybody, is a Christian, Hindus, Buddhas, whatever, atheists, you know, walk in the sewage. So where is the absolute justice, Mr. Lawyer, liar, the one who made that article? I showed you nothing yet. Islam fit perfectly with American Constitution. This is what he's trying to show us. Let us show you more. Now we showed you that when he said that the Jewish they were not forced for anything, we showed you this is a lie because chapter 929 forced the Jews to stay alive and the Christians. The Muslims have a duty to fight us, to kill us, or we pay jizya. And why they are fighting us? Because we refuse to embrace Islam. So this is the first lie. And now, therefore, American Muslims must adhere to USA Constitution as a supreme law of land. Wow! The Muslim, they can take the Constitution of USA as a law for them? Wow! This is beautiful. Let me show you that this guy is a big fat liar. Here we go. Chapter 5, verse number 51. All who you believe, do not take Christians, take friends from the Jews and the Christians, as they are friends to each other. And if any of you among you befriend them, then surely he is one of them. That's it. You are out of Islam just by taking me as a friend. If you mean it for real. By the way, Muslims they will take you as a friend, but not in their heart. Just to let you know, because they are allowed to lie. It's called taqiyya. Verily, Allah guide not those people who they are wrong. So you know, Allah will leave you alone. You are out of Islam just for taking us as a friend. But this guy, he said, not only he can take us as a friend, we should even Muslim this for sure. They love Islamic Constitution. Look how to expose him. He said, and you see those in whose heart there is a disease, which is us, supposedly. Sorry, the Muslims who have heart in their disease, they are the one who take friendship with the Christians. Those are not Muslims. Hurry to their friendship, saying we fear lest some misfortune is this, etc. And here you will see something very important. Let me focus on it by going to the next page, not to waste time. Okay. Allah forbid his servants from having Jews and Christians as friends because they are enemies of Islam. Or just wait. We are what? If Islam considers us as an enemy, how does Abdul telling us that our constitution is accepted by Muslims? How is that? Let us continue and see if he is lying or not. Just to save time, if we go to chapter 5, verse 51, you will see Muslims not only they cannot take us as friends, they cannot take us as protectors. You can go read the translation of the verse. You will see it says, take them not as Christians, the Christian and the Jews as friends and protectors, which means Muslims are not allowed to take any army as protectors to them, any constitution. The only constitution to protect them is the constitution of Allah. And it says in here, take not the Jewish and the Christians for friends, specifically the Jewish and the Christians, seeking their assistance and help. So we cannot even help, you know. How you say that our constitution is fine for you, you liar? Even help is forbidden. If a Muslim see me in the street dying, he will not help me. Even help is forbidden for a Muslim. He says, some are followers of the religion of others in secret, in the open. Just they are friends of each other. So we Christians, we can only friends to each other. So don't ever friend them. Those they cannot our friends. He among you or group believes who take those as friends, seeking their assistance and help, is one of them. This is how dangerous this is. So if this Rashid Qasim, the lawyer, he's saying for real that he have no problem to seek our assistance to establish a country together or constitution together, or even to live together under a law have nothing to do with Islam, he is one of us and he is not a Muslim no more. And for sure, Rashid, he don't mean this way. Rashid is a devoted Muslim. He loves Islam. He's trying to do da'wah, trying to convert you to Islam by lying to you. He's playing as a snake. He's playing as a devil. Because Muslims are not allowed to have any protection except the protection of Allah, as you see in here. Only. And this is the only constitution for Muslims. So Mr. Rashid is lying again. What else, Mr. Rashid? He's saying the third point, if Muslims don't want Sharia to rule America, then so what if it's banned? He's saying, first, Sharia law is a personal relationship between Muslim and God. This is false because Sharia law is a state. Al-Islamu dinun wa dawla, which means a state and religion at the same time. Because Muslims, they have to rule by Islam. Actually, in the same pages we were reading in chapter 9, verse number 29, after that you will see Allah saying that those who leave Islam, Allah will send the Muslims to kill them. We can show you in Ibn Kathir, as we see in chapter 5, verse number 54. By the way, for those who will say to you, I'm just trying to help people to understand, all Islam is in my head, and I'm trying to working hard to put it in books so I can share as much I can as knowledge with people, making it easy for them to understand. And this is the point of those videos, is to spread knowledge, and you guys, you can be people who can fight this cult. And as you see, we do all the work for free. All the time I put in here hours and hours because we care for the truth. The truth will set you free, as the Lord, He said. And the Lord, He said, for free you took, for free you give. So please help me to spread those videos. In chapter 5, verse 54, this is the chapter in the Quran saying clearly that the one who leave Islam have to be killed. This is in the Quran. This is not a hadith. Read with me in here. Oh, you believe, whoever among you turn back from his religion, which means what? Islam. He became apostate. Allah will bring people whom He will love, and they love Him, humble toward the believers, stern towards the disbelievers. So what they will do? Fighting in the way of Allah. So you leave Islam, what the Muslim will do? They will come. How a Muslim fight? When we say Allah will send Muslims who they are humble toward Allah, He love them. Those Allah He will send is people who He love. What they will do? They will be fighting in the way of Allah. Against who? Against those who reject Islam. So if ever a Muslim says to you, there is nowhere in the Quran that Islam says, kill those who leave Islam, tell him, shut up, let me show you a verse as one example. I can show you tons. Chapter 5, verse 54, remember it. And this is Ibn Kathir, he showed it to him, and you will see that actually this is what Muhammad did. There's a big war happened right away after the death of Muhammad, because everybody was forced into Islam. So when Muhammad he died, those who been forced into Islam, they thought, okay, Islam is gone. And actually it's gone from the beginning. It's a dead religion. Without sword, Islam is dead religion. So what Abu Bakr he did, he started a war. It's called the War of Apostate, Hurub al-Ridda. He killed tons of thousands. And by that he established Islam again. Because Islam is based on the sword. Otherwise, tell me why people left Islam after Muhammad died. If they are convert first hand by loving Islam, there is nobody will leave. What